Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I know by the title, you guys all know we're going to be talking about the Rippaverse today. But before that, I do want to say Penguin Boy, once again, is still with 16 backers, $807 of out of a $3,500 goal. Now, as I said before, the full book is done. This is just the pre-order version for it. And yeah, we're going to kind of get into how I actually like model and do things. But yeah, you can head over to Kickstarter.com and actually type in Penguin Boy, and one of two projects is going to come up. This is, of course, one of them. And if it's only going, the book is only going to have the first 4 chapters in it. But if you want, you can actually head over to lumento.net, go read this story. Now, the one thing I will say is there's people out there who categorize this as a furry manga. It is not a furry manga. Furry is a part of the demographic of it does have, because it does have anthropomorphic creatures in it, or humans in it, but it is not a furry manga, and that's what I want to state right off the bat. And you know, people are entitled to their opinions; they're allowed to say whatever. But regardless, it is an awesome, fun story about Alba journeying across, and as you can see from these covers, I'm definitely inspired by Oda in a lot of ways. You know, I've gotten a lot of different things. But anyway, we are getting off topic today. We are talking about the man, the myth, the legend, the person who I actually follow and listen to when it comes to business advice, and that is the Rippaverse. Dude, look at this. I just got this in the mail the other day. Haven't even opened it. This is the first time I open it. I have been excited about Bloodruth this entire time. Shout out to Eric July, the team over there. Shout out to Carol Brown. Shout out to Cara as well. Shout out to, you know, Andrew. Shout out to the Saska sisters, man. Look at this. Look at this beautiful... Like, I went all in on this one. I needed to get this cover specifically. And I'm sorry for the quality if anybody's seen this, but this is really nice. Look at this. And I didn't even just get this. Did any of you peep what's back here on the shelf yet? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got the Bloodruth plushie. Okay? This thing is immaculate, man. Like, the hair on this is, like, so real, and it's so lifelike. Like, I love it. And then the fact that, like, her eyes, and she looks all diminishing, or not diminishing, demeaning and like mean and scary until you plop them up, and she's so cute and adorable. Like, this is really cool. I really enjoy what they do in the level of quality at the Rippaverse has. Like, Eric and his professionalism and how everybody carries themselves is just truly amazing to me, and I really enjoy, you know, seeing the stuff that they have. You know, this is really cool. The fact that this jacket, if you guys didn't know, is fully removable. Like, you can fully remove the jacket, but, and I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. I hope I don't lose it. But, yeah, I think that's really cool. I mean, it's attached through the actual, like, tag itself. I think the only thing that can stop somebody from losing this is if they sewn the jacket on to where, like, you could take it off, but it actually is sewed onto the character, so that way it has a little bit of protection. But outside of that, man, this is a quality thing. Like, I didn't know this was going to be this huge. And I've even seen it next to Eric, you know, when he had it. I wanted to get the Bloodruth hat, but I couldn't afford it at the time because I didn't just get the book or this. No. I got something else, guys. Because I saw this, man, and I needed to get it. I got the actual freaking poster. Let me see if I can actually get this full thing in shot. Because this thing is, like, massive, man. This thing is, like, massive. Look at this. Oh wait, I'm holding it upside down. I'm sorry. Look at this. This thing is massive. I'm gonna try and straighten it out for you guys. This thing is huge. That's freaking cool. I don't have anywhere to actually hang this up, but I knew I wanted it right away. I'm gonna actually read this book and give you guys a proper review of it. But I just kind of want to show, you know, the quality. This poster doesn't feel cheap, you know? It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like it's like the run-of-the-mill poster. It feels like an actual vinyl that you would hang up on your wall. And if that doesn't prove to Eric's haters or detractors, man, that, you know, he's really putting a lot of what he talked about, you know, the past 6 years, man, where he's talking about these other companies and how, you know, they give low-quality products. He's really footing the bill for all this, you know, and it's not just coming from him, but people like myself who are doing the reviews and actually putting the money behind the company and saying, hey, we want to invest in a product that is premium, that is good, that is deserving of what we've been missing out on all these years. Eric and the team over there, man, the Rippaverse, I'll just say, is just truly amazing. And I got to put it back in a 2 for now because I got to find a place to put it. I might frame it over here in the office. But no, I wanted to take a look at this and the book really quick and just really say I'm really blown away by the quality. And it's found a place right up here in the back where my other figurines are, you know, for anime and stuff. As someone who primarily loves anime and loves this, I gotta say Eric's comics and stories have really blown me away. The art from everything, the writing from, you know, the Sasuke sisters to everyone else, you know, it's just really amazing. And I what's crazy is I bought this because I really liked the cover. I didn't even know it was holographic when I was looking. I didn't even realize when I purchased it that it was gonna be holographic. But I knew I had to get this cover. Like, this is just... I've never owned a foil cover anything before. Not even a Pokemon card or anything. So this is, like, really cool to me. And I'm not going to show any of the insides, but I'm stupid excited to get into this. Because ever since Isom 2, where Bloodruth shows up, I was blown away by her character. And I was like, yeah. And it's funny because people say, oh, you have to know a character for a long time before you can get interested. I think that's a bold-faced lie. I think that's the dumbest thing ever. Like, I'm just looking at this book, and I'm eager to get inside of it because the cover draws me in alone. You know, the cover by itself draws me in. And really, man, it's just such a fantastic... Like, the fact that this, like, her powers are blood powers, if that's what they are. I mean, it's called Bloodruth, but you can't always assume someone's power. That's actually funny, being in 2025 / whatever. You can't always assume how somebody's powers work, but I just love that it's raised, you know, lettering and raised with her powers, and, you know, the images of her and the wolves are raised and stuff like that. So shout out to, you know, everybody who worked on this book. Jen and Sylvia Saska, of course, as the writers. Michael Motenat, I apologize if I butchered your name, as the artist, and Brett R. Smith as the colorist, you know. Just everybody did their thing with this, man, and I was really just blown away by this. But yeah, I'm gonna give a full in-depth review on this at a later time. But if you guys are wondering what kind of quality the Rippaverse is putting out, this is the quality and the level of what you're putting out. Like, you're gonna get stuff like this. You're gonna get stuff like the plushie back here, and the poster as well. So all I have to say left is, if you really want to support somebody who's really doing it, the Rippaverse is definitely it, man. They've shown their ass, as I like to say, a handful of times, in what they're willing to put up with and how they're able to dish things out. They move professionally, and that's something, just to end this video, that's something that here at Lumbento I've definitely modeled how we move, because Eric's dealt with his time of trolls when he used to do monetize your haters and all those other things, but honestly, man, how they move, how he says be great, and how he carries himself is something that I look at, and I myself move in a similar fashion with myself and my team, and that has yielded us so many results, just focusing in and doing that, to where we're one day going to be able to give quality just like this. And just like in the beginning of the video, like I said, man, this is something to always look forward to. Now, I'm behind in some of these purchases because I didn't have work for a minute. But now that I'm back working, I am ready for all the other things that's happening. I'm ready to get Yaira 2. I'm ready to get the Great Divide. I think it's the Great Divide for... I know what... The one I'm talking about is... Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I'm ready for these other stories that Eric and the team have come up with and are creating. I'm ready, and I'm always going to support the Rippaverse as long as they're standing behind their oats. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace, guys.